Aye, aye. I've been customising the van. New number plates with the correct department and region, Normandy, on 61. I put them on. To be totally legal. I mean, it's not as hard as if you're going to get done for it, but I'd rather have the correct stuff on, a bit anal like that. And then, as I told you, we've marked out for the chambre, the nouveau chambre, and then we had to move the downpipe from that corner there, so we couldn't use the original one. They weren't very good, to be honest, and so we got some new bits, but you've got to seal them with mastic. You see up there, you've got to seal them up with mastic, and then we got our water back on to save water. They never go back the same, do they, after you use them? I had to put a bit of sealant around the pipe. I'll show you now. There, they just wouldn't tighten in. And these pipes, that pipe up the old pipe, they do split. And I didn't know this. They split, and then you apparently you I don't know how you do it, if it's mastic, silicone, but you run a bead up. I don't know. I'm not sure. But if you look on here, all the joins are like some kind of, it's really hard, so I don't know if it's mastic, silicone, I don't know, but they've been up there for years now, and I suppose I could have tried to have put them back with the old materials, but no. So 2 clips, 2 of them on the top there, see, yeah, somewhere there, the 45 degree and another 45 degree, and then we used a bit of old stuff, downpipe, to go in between them, and then that length down there, which we didn't have to cut, that's the size they come in, 2 meters I think he said, 2 meters, something like that, 40 odd euro. So even though we haven't put a shovel in, we haven't laid a block, we haven't laid any concrete, we ain't done nothing, now we're looking at, well, you can't count can you count the 500 euro for the scaffolding? We're always going to need it. I mean, I'm going to need it to go up there one day, you know, which is going to be a delight, not. And the other side is worse. Yeah. But yeah, we can't. That has cost. So if you think about it, it's 24 euro for the paint and the wooden stakes to mark it out. So, and the downpipe and all that, 40 euro. So really we do 65 euro, you know, thereabouts, like, you know. You really can't count the scaffolding, because no, even though it's made ready for doing the building the wall up, I've always been after some, whether we were going to do that or not. So yeah, and we find we don't ever need it again, well, just sell it, hopefully get our money back, maybe. Doubtful, isn't it? But there we are. So yeah, nice little job done. Does my head, tedious little thing, tedious, like, you know, I can't stand it, you know. But there we are. But I got a lot of work to do here, and I just hope I can fulfill Penny's wishes and get that up watertight before the end of the summer. I know, a proper builder would do that within, well, get the actual block construction up within a few weeks, I know, or even a week, to be honest with you. We're having trouble getting the concrete beams where we thought we could order them. They said, no, for some reason. I do not know why. For some reason, they didn't want to know. So yeah. Even though the bloke in the yard, he said, yeah, go in the office, in the magazine. But I'm sure they'd get them if they could. But he was on about them collapsing or something, like, because they're 4.2 meters. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, there we are. I'm babbling again. So that's all we've done. That's taken a full day. I did stop. I started late, and I've moved the camera as well off the wall, and I'm not sure. I might have to move that light up there. I like that old light. It's original to the building, but it might have to come down. I think the camera, there's a bit of cable left on there. I might put it higher up, looking down in that direction. So we hardly ever use them now. I mean, they record stuff, so be aware, people, if you fancy your chances here. Yeah, that's about it. Digger Steve, he was going to come. No, I got it wrong. I think I told you this, and I thought it was today or tomorrow. It's not, it's next week. So hopefully he'll be here. And I'm thinking, I could dig that by hand. But realistically, I'm too fat, so I doubt it. Too fat and too knackered. So he'd do it in about an hour. And I'll take about, I don't know, give or take 4 weeks. So, but there we go. We went out yesterday to Fleur. There was like a big car boot sale, which was really, really good. And instead of looking around the car boot sale, they had a beer tent there, or beer place there, like a bar. And my mate and I, we just sat there having beers and on a glorious sunny French midday to afternoon, late afternoon, and it was lucky enough I wasn't driving. But yeah, it was very good, very nice time, bit of a laugh, bit of a giggle, and I like doing that now and again. I don't like it all the time, it's you get to again, like, and like, I really honestly don't mean that to be rude to anyone, but I like it when it's not kind of too pre-planned, it's just, yeah, okay, we'll do that then, and just do it. Much nicer, like, and it was great company, and we did enjoy ourselves. Well, I did. Anyway, anything more to say? No. Tomorrow, Penny's going for lunch, so I might play with my car. I haven't seen the light of day for a couple of weeks, I think it is. So I might get it out, take for a little tiny spinny, and that might be nice. I can just give it a bit of a drive. I don't go far. No, when you're paying the increased fuel prices, it's the same in the UK, but it's a bit more here, and it's bloody awful, and I tell you what, it's the governments of the world doing it, or the Western world anyway. And it's no one else. They're just taking full advantage. There's talk that we're going to have a world war again. I don't know. I hope not. But, sometimes I think the world is too overcrowded. Yeah. So, on that note, happy note, we'll leave it there, yeah? And hopefully, next time I film, it will be with a digger being here, or something less boring than today. Okay then. Bye. Right, I've been left on my own devices. I had some tea cakes earlier. I shouldn't do. I did. So anyway, I know it's been a while. I thought I'd get back to the Denty Sill. on the van. I'm a bit bored. I'm kind of lost without it, to be honest. Like, oh, I need some more down there, don't I? Yeah. So, yeah, I need to build that up. See underneath there? I need to build it up more. So anyway, I've filled in and I kind of got the form right on the rocker sill, whatever you want to call it. Side still bunged up, but yeah, I got a bit more to build up there, and so I've only got a certain amount of filler as well. So I'll wait for that to go off, add some more filler to it, and I'll wait for that to go off, and then hopefully I won't be far off. I won't be far off bloody finishing that, and put a bit of underseal, stone guard on it, and get some white paint, something reasonably near to the colour of the van, and go from there, like, you know. So yeah, gonna let that go off, add a bit, I can see it from there, gotta add a bit going on there, and there across there, gonna add a bit more, like, you know. It's not far off, and most people wouldn't even notice, like, you know, but I thought I'd put a bit more on it. I haven't got and maybe a bit more on there. I don't know, maybe I can rub that down in front. So yeah. But yeah, it's coming. So yeah, not much else going on. I took the scaffolding off the trailer. Gonna what am I gonna do? It's all in. I've been watching a couple of YouTube things how to erect the scaffolding. It's not hard, is it? Like, but the boarding with our penny here. Watch anything. Good day. From across the pond. Anyway, we found them, I don't know, pots. So I thought, they've been done barn for a year and a half. I think the aces came in them, or they were in them. And I think they were €25 each or something, quite a lot. So I thought, well, I'll put them by there, like, and then we'll get something to go in them. Yeah. And the other ones, and then, and these, and that one, maybe. They look like they should be in a funeral home. And excuse the wind again. We had visitors this afternoon. We only just met them last week. They're very, very nice people. Not here permanently, but yeah, very nice people indeed. Yeah, not meaning them, but it's surprising how many British people over here are against Donald Trump. And I think, well, hang on a minute. You live over here full time, and you're worried about what's happening in the UK, what he's against and all that. Seems to be a pattern. But anyway, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Penny and I do seem to be outnumbered a bit on our views, but again, we can all have an opinion, and no one should argue or shout you down about it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm guessing when World War III erupts, no one will be thinking about that. When it does, what better place to be than here? I wouldn't like to be in the UK when it happens. Hopefully it won't happen, but I've got a feeling, I hope I'm wrong, that it's going to happen. Anyway, done a bit more digging up there. Did I tell you? No, I bumbling on about stuff when I... So I've done up there, put some more chipping stuff. I'll go to the corner here, and I got to come back that way. And I don't think we got enough wood chip, but there we are. I'm sure we can get it somewhere, and it's bound to be a different flavour, isn't it? Yeah, there we are. Looks nice. Grass needs cutting again. I don't mind it, but I like to do it on a hot day. Well, you know, on a warm, nice, sunny day. I find it more. I find it quite chilled out, to be honest. No, it's a chill thing. I do like it, and I like doing it. Promised a mate of ours I go and do his tomorrow, if weather depending, of course. But anyway, the van and filling in the sill is as much as I can do today. Like I say, it's never going to be perfect, because I'm not an expert, am I, on anything really. Yeah, but rub that down, put a bit of primer on it, and then stone chip it, and then paint it white, so just look a bit better. Well, I think it will anyway. And the van, it's not bad. It's not a bad van. I would have liked something bigger, but beggars can't be choosers. Yeah. Oh God, I've forgotten what this is called now. Is it Bedlier? Bedlier down here. They are starting to look. See that? There's a bit of movement there. Is it Bedlier? I don't know. No, Wisteria. My professional gardening is at an all-time high, isn't it? Inadequacy is at an all-time high. Dear, what to do in her. Penny came back. She could hardly stand when she got out of the car. Nah, she was fine. It'd be me who wouldn't be able to stand if I'd gone out for dinner, lunch. Well, no, them days are gone really. But I do like having a few beers or wines. Okay, there we are. No interest, no content today. Just waiting for things to happen. Yeah, okay. Buongiorno. There we go. Proper day one. Digging the footings. That's down about 600. And my mate is going to dig the end footing. What a good machine operator. Bloody marvellous. I'm not going to film him because I don't think it's right. Yeah, but looking good. I'm like a spare 1 hour wedded, but he knows so much more than I do. Yeah. But highly recommend this guy. Marvellous. So there we are. Digger Steve is gone and left us with a big hole or ditch, footings. And we got to get melange or chippings. I got to dig out the top because it's hard for him to get. There's a pipe there for the bog, the toilet. If you can see that. Yeah. I go dig round that near as I can to the house and peg it out then. Them bits like them metal pegs aren't long enough. He said put 12 inches of concrete in, so I will heed his advice. And there we are. I'll maybe cut the end of that off up there, but yeah, just tidy up a bit. There's only so much you can do with a bucket on the machine. Yeah, okay, there we are. So it has started. Now the bloody hard work. Yeah, not only have we dug the fittings by hand, machine, but we had a bee man come round. So there are a few stragglers, but apparently they were bees and wasps, which is what bloody stung me in the back of the head. Yeah. So one day I'm going to have to get up there and cap off the chimney with cement and a couple of paving slabs. But there we are. So I'm very, very happy with Steve, my mate, coming round. He's a good bloke and a fine machine operator. So we bought, hello Percy, we bought rebar, it's called, so we got to cut that up into adequate sizes that will fit in to the footing, and then lay on bits of old stone bricks so it's elevated down there. And then it's about 10 inches of concrete going in, which we're going to mix by hand. And then it's a matter of building up block to near enough floor height, and after that it's a lot easier, to be honest, eh? But I'll be glad when we get up to floor height. I'll be glad when all of them have gone up there. There's about half a dozen up there still. But I hope they do. Poor things, I don't know if they were exterminated or what, I don't know. But the bees I feel for. Yeah. It's quite warm, blowy, but there we are. So that's going to be good fun. I'll probably end up with a 6-pack at the end of it. No, I'm not far off it now, mate, but it's quite a nice day. We're off out for a pub evening tea or dinner, and then we're doing a quiz. So not been a brightest spark in the fire. I'm sure I would do dramatically badly, but we are on a team of 4 or 6, something like that. So there we are. So there we go. And we got all that then to backfill. Some of it will go after the wall and is built up. Some of it will be used to build up that area outside of the building, just below damp course. And then what I was thinking of doing is doing a walkway of timber going all the way around it. Well, as far as this corner here, I think. Might be quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. But we spent a bloody small fortune already. Like it's quite quite amazing, but probably expected, and it's not going to cost a couple of quid, is it? Yeah. Okay, have a nice evening all, and I hope you do as well, and I'll report back to you on the quiz, and just picking up my gloves, and report back to you when we start doing the concrete. And oh god, if my body will let me. Right, bye. Bit of a slow, agonising day for me. Not agonising, but bit tough on my old bones and muscles. So I had to dig all that out, and I had to dig. Oh, am I getting that? All that out as well. Because the levels weren't right. Nothing to do with Digger Steve, all to do with me. So not being prepared with pegs and stuff. So yeah, that took me all day. Oh, God, pathetic. So I put a bit of wire mesh, reinforcing bar down there. They've got to be taken off the floor a bit, so I'll try and find some old, I don't know, old stones or bricks and have them halfway up the peg, that kind of height. And then the top of the pegs is where the concrete would come to, and then you leave that for about a week to settle, and start blocking it up then, up to floor level, which, because we're going to have a step down now, it's going to be, see the big black line underneath that, about 9 inches underneath that there's a pencil line, but we can't make it out. That's going to be our floor level, so we can go up higher and put a tidy roof on it. Like, it's going to be an open plan roof, I think. Yeah. My design is not on paper, in my stupid head. There's the waste for the from the bathroom and the toilet. So again, concrete doesn't come up as far as that, so I'm going to have to find a way of fetching that up to level, to obviously make it floor level friendly. Yeah. The foundations of the house that is there now, existing, I think was made out of stone. I don't know if it's concrete. I don't want to muck about with it too much in case it falls down. But I think it was out of stone, like, you know. So yeah, that'd be setting up the wire mesh to the appropriate level, and then getting, well, to start off with anyway, 3 ton of chippings, 2 ton of sand, say, and I don't know, 10 for starting off, 10 bags cement. I think either 5-2-1 mix or 5-3, 5-3-1 mix. 5 chippings, 3 of sand, and 1 of cement. I think that'll be alright. And yeah, can't wait to get out the hole and get up to floor level, and we got a nice platform then to work off. So that would be all good. And all this stuff will go back on that area there, probably bank it off from the path, and just built, or a bit over there, just build the ground up a bit. Because what I'm hoping to do, the French doors are going on this side, if you can imagine it. And then, no, I can't do it, in fact. I was going to put like decking all the way around it, but no, maybe not, because the path is in the way. But there we are, should be alright. We're looking forward to that, aren't we, Penny?
Yes.
Concreting.
It'll be done by next weekend.
Yeah. I think you'd be lucky if it's done before the end of the summer. I'm being pessimistic because really it shouldn't take long. You know, professional company would probably have this up within 4 weeks, possibly with a bloody roof on it as well. But I'm fat, old, aching, and my apprentice is a woman, which are not degrading any women whatsoever. Before you say, oh, I could have done that, but they are the fairer sex. So, and it's no fun for her doing that every day. What?
Oh, that's smoke over there.
Oh, look. Oh, what's all that then? Can you see that? Load of smoke over there. Is that where that house is?
I don't know.
Maybe they're burning the field or something. I don't know. Nothing bad, I hope. But there we are. Penny's taking the photographs. So they're pretty. I mean, yeah, very, very slow at doing that. Being a granddad. We can't do the toilet in the bedroom. It's pointless when there's a toilet by there and that little window up there. And it would have been nice, but I think Penny would just be happy to have it downstairs. Chambre. Yeah. I don't know what that smoke is. Yeah. Oh, and the bees. It looks like there's not many there now, but a couple of hours ago they were there big time again. So I emailed the exterminators for the wasp, I mean, and because they came yesterday, and they said give it until over the weekend, email me back in beginning of next week. So I'll probably be doing that, because I got to get up there one day and cap off the chimney with a couple of patio slabs, I think, and cement, and put one of them spinny things on the flue, which apparently they don't like. Yeah. So, but there we are. So yeah, quite excited. Glad the footings are done. I'll be even gladder when the concrete is in, and like I said, up to floor level. Yeah. Okay. Have a lovely weekend. Bon weekend. Au revoir.